All right. Let's see if this is going to work, shall we? Let us see. I should know because people should start popping in. I should start seeing comments from people. And then we'll know that we are rocking and rolling. Right. Sit up straight. Oh, hold on. Lost the charger. That's how we always end up killing this thing. Oh. Oh no, it jacked up my scene. Hey, what's up, folks? Hold on, my scene got jacked up. Bow. Okay. That is what we wanted right there. All right. Why do you, Sean Gavin, and Mr. Know-It-All Bassick hate Dak? Colt, if that's a real question, you don't listen to the show. I love Dak. So, if you want to come with a real question, feel free. But that's not a real question because that is not anything I've ever said. Let me fire off a tweet at JC1053 to get people in here. Some live Cowboys mocks. Come on in. All right. What have I done? That's what I've done. Oh, Tyler got the Rona? No, I'm sorry, man. I am sorry, my guy. Some people saying the Fields criticism could be partly racial. The Fields, I don't, what criticism? I mean, I know that I guess Justin Fields is turning into QB3 or QB4. I would be worried if I was a team that passed on Justin Fields that you were just passing on Deshaun Watson again. Because they're kind of similar in that they're really athletic, accurate, big arm, but their offense doesn't ask them to do more than really a half field read. That's a lot of college quarterbacks. So if it's just if that's just a Fields criticism, then that would be a problem. But we are in this piece, ladies and gentlemen. We are in this piece, and I'm going to add a little feature today. I have a little feature to add. So let me see. Where'd my scene go? What is going on? Why is this thing wrong? Oh, there we go. So every once in a while, what I'll do when we're on the clock is I will pop this up here. Bow. And what that is my current defensive board, my rankings of the defensive players. So when we're on the clock, we can pop that bad boy up there and we can take a look at what we're looking at and decide what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we got today. I'm just playing with things, trying to pretend I know what I'm doing with the internet and stuff. We're starting the draft. Lawrence, Wilson, Chase, Fields, Pitts, Farley, Sewell, Surtain. Who went 9? We got a trade offer. 18 and 36 for 10 and 99. Or 15 and a bunch of crap. 18 and 36 for 10. Is there a way to counter? And then, there we go. 18 and 36. At 18, I don't want to take, if you told me that J.C. Horn was going to make it to 18, I would do that in a snap. The problem is if I lose Horn, I love JOK, and I like Parsons, but first round linebacker is scary. So here, what I think we have to do is let's pull the board back up. We'll have our defensive players. I mean, I'll take Jalen Waddle. I'll take Devontae Smith. Don't get me wrong. Those dudes are absolute monsters. And then you'll trade Gallup for a proven commodity on defense, and you'll figure it out. But for the Cowboys, you're likely looking at J.C. Horn versus Rashawn Slater. But let's pull up the little boardy board and see what it looks like. Come on up. So, on the board is my top corner, J.C. Horn, my top linebacker and my second linebacker, Parsons and JOK. I'm sure Barmore's there. But as you can see, Barmore, Ojulari, Phillips, Pay, like those are, because they're not at the top, on my little graphic there, that means that they are 1-2s. So those are guys that I'd be comfortable picking like in the 20s. So where we are on defense, we're looking at JOK, JC Horn. And on offense, you're looking at Rashawn Slater or any of these receivers. I don't know how realistic it would be for the Cowboys to pick one of those receivers, though. So that is our challenge. That is our challenge. When I get Christian Barmore. Barmore, that's early for Barmore to me. D's, how do you feel about Caleb Farley running a 4.2? I don't care, and here's why. This is one of the first rules of scouting. Write this down. Don't count it twice. If you're watching Caleb Farley on tape, one of the things that you're going to write down over and over again is how athletic he is, how fast he is, how quick he is, how well he moves. You're going to write all those things down, and then he's going to run fast at the combine. You're going to be like, oh my God, I need to move him up. No, you don't. You already knew that about him. You already knew he could fly. So we've lost the top two corners. I'm going to be looking at either Slater or Horn. And the problem is, if you take Slater, I like the corners I can get later. I like some of the offensive tackles, but not as much as I like the corners. And really, my highest rated player will be Jalen Waddle or Devontae Smith. Those will be my two highest rated players. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, if all you guys are disagreeing in the chat, we got Horn, take Horn, Horn. Do not take an OT, get a QB. Slater or Horn, or accept the trade. What about accepting the trade, since this isn't real life, just to see what happens and see if we can get lucky and see if we can get Horn? Huh? What about that? What is this? Yeah, those two for $10.99. Can I make you throw one back? No, I sure can't. So I'm losing my late three. What do you think, chat? Get wild? Horn for now. OT later. Horn, trade back, trade back, trade back, trade back. Captain Trade Down's got to do what he does, you know? They don't have to evaluate the offer. They're the ones who made the offer. Okay? Let's go. All right, let's see what happens. What? What is this? What is this hodgepodge? I traded down. Why would I want to come back up? Is there a way to... I hope you guys don't have to hear. I'll turn the volume down. Devontae Smith. Okay, Waddle, Smith, Pay, Slater, Cosme, Parse, and there went Horn. Son of a biscuit. Leave me alone. I don't want to trade with anybody. And there went JOK! That's why you don't trade down. That's why you don't trade down, guys. Because now I'm about to pick Christian Darrisaw. Because he's a first-round grade as well. Dang it! Oh, we can take Barmore. Although Darrisaw's a 1 and Barmore's a 1-2 for me. Barmore or Darrisaw? OT or DT? Barmore or Darrisaw? Skill Swiper Horn's not bad value at 10. It's just a matter of what order you have the corners in. If you want a first-round corner, your lesson is just pick him. I just did not pick him, and I screwed up. I screwed the whole thing up. I can't get JOK. He's gone. All right. Oh, my board is in the way. I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to pay attention to that stuff, huh? Let me get it out of the way. Goodbye. Yeah, so I screwed the pooch. Trade down again. we are going to, we're going to learn our lesson is what we're going to do. Do I have any offers? I'm trying to go through the effort of going to find it. All right, guys. I screwed the pooch. They have Barmore too low. We're taking freaking Barmore. What makes you think I want to come back up? Leave me alone. I don't. At all. I want you to leave me the hell alone. That's what I want. Uh-oh. Don't you go away, Richie Grant. Don't you go away, Richie Grant. No, leave me alone. All right, now let's take a look at what we have here. We have taken a D tackle. Mac Jones will not be available, but if he was, we would take him. Merrick is here, which I'm sure some people will like. I actually prefer Richie Grant. I have Aaron Robinson as a second-round grade. Onwuzurike is a second-round grade. Stokes is a 3. Merrick is a 2. I'm going to be honest, guys. Unless you talk me out of it, I'm about to pick Richie Grant and take our safety right now. Unless you talk me out of it. We're going to take Richie Grant. And you better believe we're going to redo this without trading down and screwing ourselves. So we'll also have 44 here. No, leave me alone. I don't want any of your trades. And now at 44, I still haven't taken a corner, correct? So give me the corners. Here's the thing about the corners. Okay. They have this ranking is wrong. Kelvin Joseph is really, really good, and I will take him at 44 in a heartbeat. So look, okay, this is working out. We're making something happen here. We're making diamonds out of poo-poo. No, I don't want to trade up. I just want to run through the No, I just wanted to run through the draft. Leave me alone. I'm not your plaything. Let me draft. Decline all. Decline all. Decline all. Leave me alone. All right, run the clock. How are we doing over here in the chat? Okay, your chat is a little bit behind where I am, but that's cool. All right. Barmore, Richie Grant, Joseph. I don't want to get you too excited, but that's starter. Now, can we get Amanda to FaceTime in? Depending how long it goes, I can almost guarantee she will. We want Amanda. I'm sure she'll show up. Okay, now you could easily double dip at corner. I like Adebo. I like Molden even more. Molden could lock down your slot for the next 4 years. Compete with Anthony Brown and then lock down your slot for 4 years. But I want all here. Let me see. Show me all the players. We already took a D tackle, so I don't need to guy. Oh, Jabril Cox in the building. Looky there. There is your linebacker that lets you get rid of a certain player on your roster. Oh, yeah. It's not great against the run. He's a really good coverage guy. Options here are Adebo, Jabril Cox, Peyton Turner. I have Peyton Turner as a second-round grade. Jabril Cox is a second-round grade. Adebo's a second-round grade. Molden's a second-round grade. McNeil's a 2-3 or a 3. Shelvin's a 3. Nothing else that interests me. So now we're going between Adebo. We're going between Turner, Peyton Turner, edge, Houston, big, long, Can play end-to-end tackle. Jabril Cox, really good coverage linebacker. Needs work in the run game. Adebo, I think, is a good corner fit for the Cowboys, but Molden would step in as your slot guy. I mean, if he doesn't beat out Anthony Brown, so be it. He'll be your slot guy for 3 years after that. I am taking Elijah Molden. 2 corners, a safety, and a D tackle. Hell yeah. Let's go. This one's actually working out well. I didn't like that having to trade down thing, but the pick that we traded down with, instead of having J.C. Horn, you get Christian Barmore and Richie Grant. You can deal with that. You can deal with that. Because I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? No, Richie Grant is not a strong safety. He's a free safety. But Richie Grant's also awesome. Alrighty. No, I don't want any more trades. I just want to get through the freaking draft. Oh, they went Marvin Wilson at 100. At 100. The good news is I've seen enough guys now that I think I can actually make an informed pick at 115 here. Oh, yeah, that'll be easy because I'm going to take this giant nose tackle and I'm going to load up this defensive line. Let me see the edges, though. If Ronnie Perkins was actually going to be there, that wouldn't be a bad pick either, but we are going to load up the D. Pause. Load up the D. We have loaded up the D. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk to you. And at 139, give me all. Let me see all the players. Take Chuba. Get ready to move on from a running back. You know what I'm saying? Boy, if Walker Little is really there, yeah, I'll take an OT there. It's a pretty good one, too. And I believe that's our draft. Let me see here. Finalizing. Where's my picks? Hey, where's my picks? How do I... Oh, user picks. Hello. Let's screenshot what we've done here for the people. Alrighty. Boy, I gotta tell you, that worked out. Barmore, D tackle. Richie Grant, free safety. Kelvin Joseph, corner. Elijah Molden, slot. Tyler Shelvin, giant in the middle. Walker Little, offensive tackle, depth and competition. I gotta tell you, that worked out. All right, let's see. 4 rounds. Fast. Go. Let's try one more again. Maybe we won't. What's up, Charles? What's up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out and watching random mock drafts. Unfortunately, my chat is a little behind where I am. So, now's a good time to tell you, make sure you're subscribed, please, and mash that thumbs up button. Get the likes in there. Get the notifications turned on, for crying out loud. All right, now let's try it differently, and we will try to have it very different. Oh, not trade. Sorry. Just start the draft. Let's see if we can't do this a little differently here. I'm not going to 23. I'm not going to 25. I've played this game before. It hurts. It worked out, though. 20. 52s or 6s. No. No. And no. And we find ourselves in a very similar position, don't we? J.C. Horn. Sertan and Farley just went. Let's do the Slater draft. We're going to do the Slater draft here. Oh, Jonathan, I know Jalen Darden. That little tiny UNT man. He's a baller. Nathan, staying strong with the no dipping. I have had hiccups. I will not lie to you. There have been hiccups, unfortunately. I haven't missed any super chats, have I? If I have, I'm the worst. I do not mean to. Gotta get your golf score below 90 before the draft. Oh, I'm gonna do that. All right. Making Kyle Yeoman's break character is my only goal. He tries to be a pro broadcaster. I like to screw up pro broadcasters. No, leave me alone. All right, now we're on the board at 44. Richie Grant is still there. I can do a Merrick one if that's what you guys want to see, but I just like Richie Grant better. Man, 44 in these is just falling to be a safety, huh? It's Enrique, Neil Shelvin, Marvin Wilson. No, it's lining up to be a safety in the second. You guys want to mix it up and go Merrick, or you want Richie Grant? You guys okay with my guy Richie Grant, or you want Merrick? Oh, Nicholas, if you did the Cavanaugh special on your wings, I bet they came out great. Carnivore Red and, what's it called? Clucker Dust? That's good stuff, man. Yeah, Grant can get to 44. I mean, before I discovered him, and by discovered him, I just mean liked him more than others. People were talking about third or fourth round. He had a great Senior Bowl, but is that really going to get him into the top 40? It might. But really, that's the guy. Arterius Washington. I'm picking him this time. Do we mix it up, or do we keep going Grant? Seems like you guys are good with Grant. All right, good. We're just going to keep taking Richie Grant. So we went Slater, right? We have an offensive tackle. We could really use a corner or a DT. Leave me alone. I don't want to trade with you people. I want you to leave me alone. Leave me alone. Get. Merrick's still there at 64. I don't care. These people really want me to trade up. All right. Give me my pick. All right. We have gone O-tackle and safety. So we haven't taken a corner or a D tackle yet. That's unfortunate. Gosh, I would just take Molden again. Silly rabbit. I'll just take Jabril Cox again. I don't want him to look the same. We can take Slim McNeil or Marvin Wilson. That would make it look a little different. Let's try a Slim McNeil draft here. That'll give you one technique with a nice little first step. Let's see what that looks like if we do that. All right. Damn, I took Slim McNeil and Marvin Wilson's still here. So is Tyler Shelvin. Oh well. I almost have to go corner here. Okay, they're going to have guys that they either haven't seen or have the wrong spot, but I'm going to get you here. Thomas Graham is worth a third-round pick. Shakur Brown is worth a third-round pick. Kelvin Joseph, as we've been over, if there's some off-field, some character questions, but on-field, that's a first-round tape guy. Yeah. In real life, I would pick him. I can't imagine he'll be there at 99 unless, like, 25 teams, just have them off the board. And show me all. Oh, you know what I could do, though? Is Ardarius here? I can just play Ardarius in the slot. Is he gone? Let's check. Safety. Oh, yeah. Let me get my guy. Let's go, Ardarius. I will see you at camp, sir. Let's go. Honey Badger 2.0, baby. The Badger Man. And at 115. What have I done? Slater, Grant, McNeil, Washington. Oh, we gotta go corner. Yeesh. Got to. Graham or Brown? Who do I have higher? Let's pull my board back up. Up. Transition. I have Brown higher. Top of the third round. So we are going with Tupac Shakur Brown. Brown is, let's see, Graham is Oregon, right? And Brown is Michigan State. That is our corner here. And now I'll get the board back out of your way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to trade. I just want to pick players. Thank you. Ooh, I can take Thomas Graham as a double dip. Double dip. Do the double dip. And should I do one more? Let's see. So that gives you your starting whatever tackle or left guard if both your tackles are back. There's your free safety. There's your one technique. Darius is going to be a nickel and can play safety. And then, bam, we got some corners for the future. Camp battle. Let's go. All right. We need to do one where we take a corner first. Has to be done. Has to be done. Fast. Start draft. One time for the one time. Check in on the chat here. See how you guys are doing over here. Do you talk about the Mavs on the radio? Hell yeah, we talk about the Mavs on the radio. Oh, there's some angry people in the chat. One guy that just looks like he's probably a bad person. I hope you get help, man. Therapy's been huge for me. I think you could use some. Okay. Why don't you do videos about the Mavs? I could. I'll do a video about the Mavs. I'll do some videos about the Mavs. All right, one more. Breakdown picks by position group. The draft network is low on Marion, Washington. I'll be stunned if Washington goes really early. The NFL, 5'8", 175-pound safety. I love him. He's my guy. I would love to take him in the second round. But I don't know if the NFL is going to pick him that high. I just don't know. Decline, decline, decline. How do I ban somebody from the chat? If there's somebody in there that I just think is mean. Let me see here. How do I get somebody out of here? I'll figure it out later. No worries. All right. Okay. Surtain, Farley, but Horn's not gone. So this would be our Horn draft. If you could move down a couple, the problem with corner is, look, J.C. Horn's my number one corner, so I have no problem picking him at 10 at all. And you can't, if it's the top corner on the board, or even for anybody else, if it's your third corner, but it's the top one left on the board, the position's too valuable. You can't trade down and play games with that and maybe lose him, as we saw, because I did it. So we're just going to take J.C. Horn. This is going to be our corner draft. QB week 1 for the Eagles. Hopefully Hurts. Hopefully. That would be great. All right. This one, you know damn well what's going to happen. We're going to get to 44, and it's going to be pick Richie Grant. Because that's just what the board wants to do to us on here. There's Grant. There's Merrick. I mean, they could pick Merrick just to switch it up a little bit, but hard to go away from safety at this pick. I really like Aaron Robinson. We already did the corner. We could switch it up and do an edge if the right guy's there. Basham's worth that pick. So is Peyton Turner. Owe, maybe. I hate that he has no production as a college player. That's nuts for a guy that athletic. Boy, they're high on Dylan Moses and Chaz Surratt. My favorite linebackers here are Cox, Browning. Davis isn't bad. I watched him today. I think you gotta hope for Cox or Browning with your next pick. There's just no way to get away from picking a safety here. There's no way. There's no way. Who would ban a... Oh, I would. I'm an adult who gets to control his environment. It's amazing. Let's just do Merrick just to be different. I would pick Richie Grant there. You guys know that. Nope, leave me alone. Nope, leave me alone. Nope, leave me alone. Leave me alone. So in this one we have J.C. Horn, we have Merrick, we went corner safety. So we're looking linebacker or along the defensive line somewhere. Boy, I might take Peyton Turner, ladies and gentlemen. I might take Peyton Turner. I might take Peyton Turner. There's no way Molden's going to be available at 75. If he is, I'm picking him. Well, I'd pick Kelvin Joseph too. Dude, I would take... I don't think he's going to be there, but I just, out of principle, I have to take him. It's too good not to. Too good not to. Oh, here we go. This is how you get rid of people. Okay. Now I know. Okay. Decline. We don't want to trade with any of you. We just want to make our picks. What have I done? I have done Horn, Merrig, Molden. And I would pick Kelvin Joseph here if he were really available. Shelvin, Marvin. Oh, D tackles. Oh, it's lining up for us, boys. It's lining up for us. Do we want the giant run stopper or do we want the guy that I really like? We're mixing it up today. We're doing different things. We're taking Marvin. We're taking Marvin. Everyone leave me alone. Everyone leave me alone. Everyone leave me alone. Ooh, Monty Rice, not bad at 115. Let's see. That's got two senators in the corner. Will Ronnie Perkins really be available this late? It's a good pass rusher. Is that overkill in the secondary? Because I would take him in a heartbeat here. In a heartbeat. Or Darius Washington. We'll go Ronnie Perkins. We're trying to do it different, right? Seth Williams. But I tell you, Seth Williams has some of the best corner tape for multiple corners in the draft. Not worried about Seth. Did our Darius just go? Did I lose my guy? Oh, so close. So close. Hayes wasn't bad at the Senior Bowl. He had some good reps. Edge guy. We haven't picked it. Oh, we have. We picked Perkins. Let's do some Rashad Weaver. Another edge. Or Jonathan Cooper. Offensive tackle. Let's go. Get in here, you BYU man. All right, I'm going to post all these on Twitter and see which one is the champion. Have people choose their fighter. Choose your fighter. Wow. Look at that. 3 drafts knocked out while I was just sitting here in bed. Jeff, do you like Molden or Asante Samuel better? Let's see. Let's pull up the board. I really like them both. I'm a big fan of both. It appears that I like Samuel better. You can see my corners: Horn, Surtain, Farley, Joseph, and then Samuel Molden. And then Robinson, UCF, and then Adebo, Stanford. Melifonwu, Newsom. That rounds out the second round. Then Shakur Brown. Stokes, the Georgia kid. Graham, Campbell, the other Georgia. That is the top of my cornerback group. Oh, you can't see because I didn't hit transition. Oh, no, it's not working. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. So now you can see my corners. That's my corners. I need to move that back down. Okay, so that's my corners. You can see my things. Those are my things. Those are my things. B Rich, that's a great question. Isn't corner easier to hit on late rather than tackle? We did a segment on this last week, and corner is one of the biggest. It is the biggest drop off from round 1 to round 2 in the entire league. The biggest drop offs are corner, offensive tackle, quarterback, offensive tackle, and edge. Those are the biggest drop offs. So yeah. I think second round is not being low on Melifonwu. See traits and statements about each of these guys. Not so much Horn. Horn's my number 1. He's my number 1 corner. Because when I'm done throwing guys into their rounds and stacking them up, then eventually I go back and I go through all of my notes on each player to see if I have them in the correct order within the round, and I get it all set up. And I actually like Horn and Surtain better than I like Farley. That's where I end up on corner. So that is that. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to... Okay, Adam, that's interesting because linebacker is one of the ones that has the least drop-off from the first round to the second to the third to the fourth. Like, if you look around the NFL, the best linebackers come from all over the place in terms of where they were drafted. The NFL has done a bad job of drafting linebackers. So, in theory, you should use, in a perfect world, you would have it line up to where your rankings say to pick a corner or a tackle or a quarterback or an edge in the first round. That's in a perfect world. Doesn't mean you can't take a swing on outliers, but historically, linebacker you can find later. Running back you can find later. Tight end you can find later. The other positions are tougher. All right. I am going to figure out how to block someone from the channel, and I'm going to do that. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. I love you guys. I think you're great. You never know what anybody's going through, so be cool to everybody. And I love you. Goodbye. I love you. Goodbye.